I hate saying this, especially as a Toyota fan, but I think Toyota messed this one up. And it's not because the new GRGT looks bad or because it won't be as fast. It's because it's a hybrid and there's no manual. And for a brand that built its reputation on mechanical feel, that's a big deal. Now, before the comments light up, let me give you some context. I'm not a Toyota hater, far from it. My first sports car was a Supra, and one of my all-time dream cars is the Lexus LFA. Not because it's the fastest thing on paper, but because of how it felt, the sound, the response, the way it communicated with you as a driver. Toyota used to be one of the last brands that really cared about that mechanical connection. And that's why this new GRGT hits different. Now let's talk about what the GR is supposed to be. The GRGT is meant to be Toyota's next flagship performance model. Not just another halo car, but a road legal race car engineered with a motorsport mindset from the ground up. It's developed as a driver-focused machine that emphasizes real performance variables like low center of gravity, lightweight construction, and aerodynamic efficiency. The same kind of fundamentals you'll expect in a GT3 racer that can still be driven on public roads. Underneath it all, Toyota engineers started by minimizing the center of gravity, lowering the overall body height, and positioning both the engine and driver as low as possible to improve that balance and agility. And the heavy components like the 4-liter twin-turbo V8 with dry sump lubrication and the rear-mounted transaxle are strategically placed so the car's weight distribution, it's roughly about 45-55 front to rear, enhances handling, stability, and driver feedback. The GRGT also uses Toyota's first all-aluminum body frame, which reduces overall mass while increasing chassis rigidity. Combined with carbon fiber reinforced panels and carefully positioned aluminum castings, the result is a structure that's both light and extremely stiff. Exactly what you would want if you were chasing precise handling and high-speed stability. Aerodynamics weren't an afterthought either. Instead of designing the styling first and then seeing how the airflow worked, Toyota started with the desired aerodynamic performance and then developed the body around that ideal. This reverse engineered process aims to optimize airflow, cooling, and downforce before a line is even ever finalized on a sketch pad. On top of it all, the GRGT's hybrid powertrain, pairing a compact twin-turbo 4-liter V8 with an electric motor integrated into the transaxle, targets more than 650 horsepower and 850 Newton-meter of torque, delivering powerful, consistent propulsion while contributing to overall vehicle balance. So when you break it down, the GRGT isn't just about straight line speed, it's about the fundamentals of performance engineering that racers and driving purists obsess over. The low center of gravity, the high rigidity, the precise weight distribution, and aerodynamics that work as hard as the engine itself. But here's where Toyota did it right. Let's talk about the engineering, because this is where Toyota actually deserves a lot of credit. Toyota is arguably the best hybrid manufacturer on the planet, not just in efficiency, but in durability. Their hybrid systems are known for lasting hundreds of thousands of miles with minimal issues. That doesn't happen by accident. The GRGT's hybrid setup is likely focused on instant torque feel, improved throttle response, better weight distribution, and lower emissions without sacrificing power. So from a technical standpoint, it makes sense. From a regulatory standpoint, it makes perfect sense. This allows Toyota to build a high-performance car in a world where emissions rules are tightening every year. And if you're building a modern GT car that needs to survive globally, hybridization is almost unavoidable. So what's the problem, you ask? Well, the problem isn't that it's a hybrid. The problem is what we lose in the process. No manual transmission, no fully analog driving experience, no raw mechanical interaction between driver and machine. This feels like Toyota prioritizing the spec sheet over the soul. And that's frustrating because Toyota knows how to do soul. They've done it many times before. Enter the LFA effect. The LFA ruined us in the best possible way. The car wasn't about numbers, it was about feel. A naturally aspirated V10, a sound developed with Yamaha, a chassis that talked to you. It was engineering driven by emotion. And while no one expects Toyota to build another LFA in today's market, well, not in the same kind of LFA anyway, the philosophy behind it matters. That car proved Toyota understood that driving is emotional, not just technical. But here's the reality in today's landscape. Manuals are dying. Emissions regulations are brutal. Electrification is inevitable. Every manufacturer is being pushed towards the same solutions: hybrids, automatics, software-driven performance. And Toyota isn't immune to that. But the GR badge means something. It stands for Gazoo Racing, a division built on motorsports, driver involvement, and pushing the limits. When you put that badge on a car, expectations change. So here's why it feels like a missed opportunity. Right now, the biggest missed opportunity isn't the hybrid tech itself. It's the lack of choice. A base non-hybrid option will have gone a long way for enthusiasts who value simplicity, weight, and mechanical feel. And if Toyota really wanted to make a statement, a manual option, even in limited numbers, would have been icing on the cake. The platform has so much potential, and the hope is that Toyota leaves the door open for a more driver-focused configuration down the line. Now, let me be clear. This doesn't mean the GRGT is a bad car. Far from it. It'll almost certainly be fast, comfortable, technically impressive, and reliable in a way competitors won't be. Toyota's hybrid drivetrains are incredible, and once we drive it, this car might surprise everyone, including me. But until then, I can't help but feel like Toyota played it a little bit too safe. I'm still excited, I still respect the engineering, and I still believe Toyota understands performance better than most. But for those of us who fell in love with Toyotas because of how they felt, we'll have to wait and see if the GRGT still speaks the same language. And I really hope it does. Take care, everybody. See you next time.